Hi guys, so it's been a little while. I was like doing really well, keeping up I think, and then it's just gone completely to hell. So I was in Ireland a few weeks ago, then I was feeling really crap for a week, and then I was in a New Forest last week, so many problems. But basically there was just no chance of ever catching up. So I'm putting aside a day now. You probably don't care about the episodes that were on like weeks ago, but screw it, I'm gonna like review them anyway, just so I've got the whole set in my on my channel. So without further delay, Battlebots episode 6. So the first fight we had in this was Hydra against Warhawk. I would call this a decisive win for Hydra. That flipper is really impressive. The timing of it seems really good as well, which often can be some flippers, and you see it with Axebots a lot as well. They'll sort of line up and they'll get the weapon exactly when they need it, and then by the time they fire it, the fight's moved on and they've changed direction, the other bot's gone, whatever. Whereas this seems to be like, it's underneath flip, like straight away, which is a very good and important thing for a decent flipper. Also, this is that robot's like, it's using new technology, it's a brand new build, and this is its debut season, and it's doing stuff like this. And usually, maybe you'll see like a few teething troubles with a robot, and then it'll come back next season. Rotator being a very good example, didn't really impress at all the first season, and then came back, and we were like, "Ooh, okay, hello." But this is its first season, and it's doing this. So God only knows what it's going to be like if it comes back next season. But yeah, I love the way it was just like almost like you split a robot in two, hold my beer, and then just does it in three. And Chris Rose is like pissing himself laughing as well. The whole fight was just insane. Next fight was Sidewinder against Scorpios. And I was really looking forward to seeing Sidewinder's weapon. And I guess I'll keep waiting, because it was gone within the first few seconds. Absolute domination from Scorpios, and really impressive. Again, that weapon kind of during the match, just when it impacts, it doesn't look like it's doing damage, but you look back at the robot and you're like, yeah, that's been taken apart. So it's very weird the way it kind of does it. I'm still intrigued by Sidewinder, and I really want to see it in an actual proper fight. In fact, actually, now I say that, I think their fight against P1 is actually on YouTube now, so I will watch that after I've done this. Third fight was Valkyrie against Ragnarok. So Ragnarok is this massive wedge, which basically is like perfectly designed against horizontal spinners. So we thought, you could just see the frustration for the poor team. I knew that it didn't do very well, but I didn't realize how quickly like this match particularly went. So yeah, you could just see that frustration. Not so much that it was a loss, but the fact that it was just over so quickly. I didn't even get a chance to have a decent fight. Yeah, I was absolutely gutted for these guys. It's really annoying filming this now. I've seen them have another longer fight. Let's pretend I recorded this a few weeks ago. I really hope they have a longer fight in, say, a couple of episodes' time. Next fight was Freeshipping against Yeti, and this was just an absolutely insane fight, a proper scrap. It was really good seeing like the old Yeti back, just like bashing into stuff, just going full, just attack. And obviously you've got Freeshipping there as well, which are doing basically the same thing. Parts flying everywhere. It's really good to hear at the start that they acknowledged Original Sin as a robot, because obviously that's never appeared on Battlebots. That's only been in live events and stuff. So it's again good for them to acknowledge the fact that there is more to robot combat than just Battlebots. There is a whole world, all different events and competitions, etc. And we got to sort of see Original Sin as well once Yeti had taken the top parts off of Freeshipping. Next fight was another really awesome fight. This was Gruff against Copperhead. I can see why I went to a split decision. Copperhead was getting some insane hits with that drum. We're talking like old school Minotaur-like hits. Huge hits there, as they would say. But Gruff also coming in with that flame and just keeping that very intense flame really well aimed quite a few times. I think you'd still need to keep it there a little bit longer to actually do some serious like damage to the insides and stuff. But looking by the heat of the flame and just the intensity going on there, like I say, I don't think it would take much more. Next fight, Monsoon against Hypershock. So this, I wasn't expecting this result at all. Although I know that Hypershock is just so fast. So yeah, the plan for Monsoon was to get up to speed, but you could see that Hypershock just didn't give them a chance, and they just had to go with the amount of speed that their weapon had, which just wasn't enough. So then Hypershock carried on, attacking them, and yeah, pulled the head off it. Like, what an unexpected move. I love the respect there between the builders, though, that the head had sort of come loose, but then Hypershock, instead of like hitting it again, because it was clearly the match was over, it reversed and then pushed the head off, so still like taking the head off for the fun, for the cameras and stuff, but not actually just wrecking Monsoon in the process. So that was nice to see that sort of level of respect and fun there. And then main event fight was Bite Force against Bronco. So this, just the worst start for Bronco, come in and the head of the flipper's gone, like the blade of the flipper. So from then on, it's just not going to go well for them. And Biteforce does exactly what Biteforce does best, and just took them apart. Brutal hits, just piece by piece, and yeah, it was over. So not really much of a fight to discuss, to be honest. Biteforce just ploughing on, dominant as ever. So that was episode 6, another incredible episode, incredible fights. This whole season has just been mind-blowing so far. Next episode is the one where I've seen loads of the fights, so I feel I'm going to talk even more about that. So yeah, thank you a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which, if my filming and editing schedule of today of catch-up goes to plan, then it will be in like a few minutes, maybe a few hours. So I'll see you then. Cheerio! Third fight was Thor... It wasn't Thor Ragnarok, that's a film.